Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Irfan Rizky Arya. I am study Padang State F University. When I will explain about system of car engine. A car engine produces a lot of heat when is running and must be cooled continuously to avoid engine damage. Generally, this is done by circulating coolant liquid, usually water mixed with an antifreeze solution through special cooling process. Some engines are cooled by air flowing over finite cylinder casing. How the coolant circulates? A typical water cooling system with an engine-driven fan, not the bypass hose taking of hot coolant for the heater. The pressure cap on the expansion tank has a spring-loaded valve with a punch above a certain pressure. A water-cooled cooling system. A water-cooled engine block and cylinder head have interconnected coolant channels running through them. At the top of the cylinder head, all the channels converge to a single outlet. A pump driven by a pulley and belt from the crankshaft differs hot coolant out of the engine to the radiator, which is a form of heat exchanger. Unwanted heat is passed from the radiator into the air system, and the cooled liquid then returns to an inlet at the bottom of the block and flow back into the channel's engines. Usually the pump sends coolant up through the engine and down through the radiator, taking advantage of the fact that hot water expands, become lighter and rise above cool water when heated. Its natural tendency is to flow upwards and the pump assists circulation. The radiator is linked to the engine by rubber hose. The tubes pass through hole in a stack of dense sheet metal fans, so that the core has a very light surface and can lose heat rapidly to the cooler air passing through it. On older cars, the taps run vertically, but modern low-fronted cars have coarse flow. Radiator Radiator with tubes that run from side to side in an engine at this ordinary working temperature. The coolant is only just below normal boiling point. The rise of boiling is avoided by increasing the pressure in the system, which raises the boiling point. In a cooling system of this type, there is a conventional slight loss of coolant if the engine runs very hot. The system needs topping up from time to time. Later cars have a sealed system in which an overflow gas into an expansion tank from which it is sucked back into the engine when the running liquid cools. How the foam helps? The radiator needs a constant flow of air through its core to cool its adequate. When the car is moving, this happens anyway. But when it is stationary, a fan is used to help the airflow. The fan might be driven by the engine, but unless the engine is working hard, it is not always needed while the car is moving, so the energy used in driving it was full. To overcome this, some cars have a viscous coupling, a fluid cloth working by temperature sensitive valve that uncouples the foam until the coolant temperature reaches a set point. Other cars have an electrical fan, also switched on and off by a temperature sensor to let the engine warm up quickly. The radiator is cooled off by a thermostat, usually situated above the pump. The thermostat has a valve worked by a chamber filled with wax. When the engine warms up, the wax melts, expands, and pushes the valve open, allowing coolant to flow through the radiator. Thank you. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.